welcome to another episode of Breeze Sunday. A day late again. Anyway, today we're going to talk about actually what I think is like the first real pranayama exercise I learned many years ago. Back when I did Kundalini from my amazing Kundalini teacher, yoga with Nicole. I'm going to leave a tag for you down there. And you might have already guessed what I'm talking about. I am, of course, talking about Kapalabhati, or breath of fire. And this is a really powerful breath. It builds up energy, it builds up heat. It's supposed to kind of, balance the nervous system. And it's also supposed to be great against addiction and kind of unblock negative habits. So that's one to remember. This breath does come with a warning though. So if you suffer from hypertension or heart disease, or you've had a stroke, or you suffer from seizures, this is not the breath for you. Just be aware of that. And also, if you start to feel dizzy or lightheaded, what you need to do, you need to slow down the breath. And so especially if this is new to your practice, just be aware of that and kind of be honest with yourself. And I'm going to show the breath first really slowly, because I think it's important just to find a rhythm that works for you. And if you're new to Kapalabhati, then it's good to start out a little slowed down. So anyway, this is an exhale focused breath, which means the inhale is passive. And with that I mean the inhale happens automatically by the vacuum that's created by the exhale. So it's normally done for about 5 to 10 minutes. Again, if this is new to you, I recommend you take that down to maybe even just a minute to start with, and slowly build it up, because again, it's a powerful breath, and you'll know what I mean with it being powerful when we start doing it. So the first round here, I'm gonna really slow it down, because I want you to just experience the breath if it's new to you, without being overwhelmed. So with an active exhale, what I want you to do, this is all by the through the nose, by the way, and don't get alarmed if you're suffering from allergies at the moment. You might be starting to drip out your nose. It's part of it. Don't get freaked out. Have a tissue handy. You'll feel great afterwards. You'll feel nice and clean out. There's dripping snot all over the place. Luckily my allergies are not too bad at the moment, so I'm not going to sit here and scream going ah. Anyway, back to the breath. As always, find a comfortable seat, so sit up nice and tall. So we always want to have the space in the torso when we're practicing these breath. We want to have space to breathe, so sit up tall. And on the exhale, I'm going to start with the exhale simply because this is such an exhale focused exercise. On your exhale, what I want you to do, it's a pumping action. So you're pumping the navel point towards your spine. So you can feel that. And you can also feel that when you do that pumping action, when you release, that inhale kind of happens automatically. So all the focus is in this kind of navel point. And I want you to see if you can relax your upper chest, relax your shoulders, relax your arms, your legs. So the only thing that's working really hard is right here. So it's just under the diaphragm. Oh, is it part of the diaphragm? Oh, good question. So we're going to start out with a couple of deep inhales, just kind of get that breath going. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then we're just going to start nice and slowly. Deep inhale. And just keep your eyes closed for now. Just feel the energy of this breath. just by that short spout, you can feel how much energy is already being built up in your body, how much heat. Just get a little taste of how powerful this breath is. All right, we're going to come back to it and going to move a little bit faster. I'm not going to go full speed today, but I'm going to take it up a little bit. If you like the speed of the first time around, just stick with that. Even if you need to slow it down a little bit, slow it down. Again, deep inhale. Exhale. And again, pumping motion. And again, just take the time to really enjoy what this breath creates in your body. And I think this breath, I actually kind of think all the pranayama exercises, it is great against stress and focusing your mind, simply focusing on your breath. That in itself is great against stress and anxiety. So it almost doesn't matter what pranayama exercise you're doing. That's kind of a recurring theme in pranayama practice. So feel free to slowly build this up to last a little bit longer and maybe a little bit quicker. Again, find out what works for you. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM me or comment below. And if you want me to go over another pranayama exercise, if there's anything specific you want me to do, feel free to drop me a message. Hope this has been helpful, and thank you for watching.